Guys, are you a lover of healthy recipes as I am? Please join me. Let's make this fresh tomatoes spinach recipe with some potatoes, you guys. Actually, if you're new here, please subscribe. And to my all returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back and welcome back to Patience Cooking. I actually make this delicious and healthy recipe and I wanted to share with you guys. If you're a vegetarian, please just take out the meat and use something like mushrooms and you will love it. So the ingredients that actually use some spinach, some tomatoes, some onions. I also use some meat, salt, Maggi cubes, some black, and all the ingredients are showing on the screen and you'll probably be using them as well. But if you prefer some very unique ingredients that you are more familiar with, you can use it as well. So this is me slicing. I've just cleaned my potatoes and I'm slicing it. So I chopped it to the reasonable size that I actually want. Add a little bit of salt and then put a glass of water and cover and let this cook for about 15 minutes in high heat, you guys, and your potatoes will be ready. So we are going straight to the ingredients and I'll be chopping 2.5 onions, medium onions, for this recipe, you guys. And I'm actually using red and white onions. I wanted to mix, to have the both flavors for the onions. So this is me actually slicing my tomatoes, and I'm trying to do this in a very very small size because I don't want it to stay a lot while cooking it. Okay, so everything is well chopped and this is some meat. I already boiled this meat, and when you're boiling your meat, make sure you boil it with the spices that you're convenient with and make sure it tastes really great. So this is me with a hot pot and already hot water, added some salt and then put the spinach leaves into it and just soak everything into the water and make sure everything was well wet. And then I removed that after 2 minutes. So here we are with our normal frying, and I'm using olive oil because this is a healthy meal, you guys. So I actually fry the meat a little bit to have a little brown color and also to make sure I remove the juice from the meat so that it tastes better. Then I added let the meat cook for like 3 to 4 minutes before you add the onions, and then I also stir and make sure I allow it to get the juice into it as well from the onions and the meat, and the flavor was really very very nice. And then after like 2 minutes I added the tomatoes and then mixed together to make sure everything was well incorporated, and then I let this cook for like 10 to 15 minutes before I added the spinach. So just make sure it's well cooked, and that your tomatoes are well cooked as well because you don't want it to be sour, you guys. So now it's well cooked. I didn't want it to be too dry because I wanted to still have a bit of water from the stew while I eat. So this is me adding my spice, the little spices that I want to add: some mixed spice, pepper, black pepper, pepper flakes, and also no spice, you guys, and some Maggi. So I just put everything together and then I mix and make sure everything was well incorporated. I let that stay again for like 2 minutes before I added the spinach, then mix everything until everything was well incorporated, you guys. And then when it was well incorporated, the stew was already looking really nice, the spinach, and the spinach was just it was just looking delicious. Look at it, you guys. And yeah, the recipe was ready. Please subscribe if you haven't and let me know if you make this recipe at home as well, and I'm very sure you will enjoy it. See you in my next video. Please like, share and subscribe, comment, and see you in my next video. Bye.